lives, and it's like...
Okay, I don't think anybody heard anything we just said. Hello, I'm Suns fan. I'm your new host for this show. I'm really good at my job, by the way. I know how to throw. I know when we're live. I know when my mic is actually hot. Now it is. Congratulations. No one heard a word you said. We were having a private conversation. This is Ace and Tofu of Gaimin Gladiators. Congratulations. Pretend I didn't say that already 3 times. Tofu, we'll start with you since I already heard from Ace. How was this victory for you?
Okay, yeah, I hope people can hear me.
Yes, you're good. You're good.
No, I think throughout the season that we had, there's like, there have been some decline, but also motivational factors, and also like people knowing each other for a long time that you're like not sure how to address things because you don't want to upset other people, but then also like you know your way with your teammates. And I think we've been trying hard this whole season, but it's a lot about individuals speaking at different times or people not trying as hard during certain periods. And I think what came in really clutch for us here is that like we sort of aligned on we want to stop losing tournaments. Whether you get second to 16th or whatever, it all doesn't matter. Like if you're not first, you fucked up, and it's like a very bad feeling in a way.
Have you ever watched Talladega Nights? If you're not first, you're last is a famous quote. Is that how you feel?
I haven't watched that, but that's kind of how it feels, yeah. Like, it's not like overwhelming positivity and happiness after you win. It's also a lot of relief and just like really proud that we could prove what we're capable of and just that we have what it takes. And I think over the last 5 weeks from this tournament and bootcamp, we've dedicated everything from just our time, thoughts and effort into Dota, and it paid off.
Ace, how many times have you beat Liquid now in a finals off the top of your head? I think I've lost count.
It's definitely take 2 hands to count that.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Nah, not more than that.
You guys have a good relationship with the team though, right?
Yeah, we are very good friends, to be honest. It's like always, it's always fun to play with them.
Well, because you always win, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's
well,
actually
what is it about
issue.
this team that you just have their number? I mean, anyone can see the stats, right?
Like to add on the previous thing, I think from all teams I have the best relation with like the Liquid players, and I really like them, have a lot of respect for them, but like it's really tough on them. Like we kind of keep winning and it's upsetting like a lot for them. Like it's hard.
Why don't you just give them 1 championship then?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. But no, I don't know. It makes things awkward in that relation. But it's competition after all. Everyone wants to win.
Yeah. So this patch, we had Moon Meander on, the coach for Tundra, and all he was saying, he said the word aura, I think like 150 times during the game. It was getting pretty annoying actually. Producers kicked them out. What is it about this patch that makes you guys, is it even the patch, or is it more the mental state that brings you guys back to the top? Because I know from the off lane, like, do you get sick of buying these same items every game?
Yeah, actually I also get sick of that. But it's kind of like, if you know what you're doing as a team, then it's okay to buy it.
Right.
But like if things are like dysfunctional and like everybody's doing their own thing and like you're like I pipe boys and some dude feeds somewhere, it's like, I don't know, you feel so useless.
You should see this guy in pubs, man.
No, I don't play pubs because of that.
He's so mad. He buys Greaves pipe and I don't know, his carry goes down feeding somewhere else.
See, who was it? It was Moon. You're like rank 1,000, right? Which
no, I actually climbed to rank 300.
Oh, you climbed. Okay, because Moon Meander was saying like your rank is relatively low compared to a lot of pros because you actually do buy auras in your pubs, and it's like a 50-50 of who wins because you're not able to have as much impact maybe as if you have somebody like Tofu on your team to help out.
I wouldn't say that's the reason, because I don't really like, I know if I play pubs, I'm not actually gonna buy auras because I know what the experience is gonna be a rough one. But like I kind of just have my main account is just been MMRDK for a long time, and then it was like rank, I don't know, like 7, I had 7K rank.
You gotta join the unranked life like me. It's real joy. Definitely no ragers in there at all. But what about the patch from a support perspective? How did it feel this tournament? Like, did you feel like the meta changed from the beginning, or was it kind of static?
I think from heroes, items, and gameplay, a lot has changed, and many teams also play a different way. It's more about identifying what works best for your team, and also within this patches, like people have their own heroes that they're good at, right? They're level 30 heroes and whatever, and sometimes they're better, sometimes they're worse.
Right.
But like you want to craft around that, and every player individually has like certain strengths, and you want to find for your team what works best. And I think for us, it has always been a team fight oriented auras type of style, and I wouldn't say that auras are necessarily Giga. Like if you look at this pipe item, it's honestly not very good, but having it and the other team not having it makes a big difference, especially since BKBs got nerfed, and that's like the predominant thing on the other side. But I think mostly it's also our playstyle combined with that, and it just works really well right now.
You could kind of see in this tournament, like we came in with our playstyle, and the further we got into the tournament, it was like other teams just trying to copy it and do the same.
I see.
But everybody, like we can feel that as well. People are like playing how we're playing, like a little bit, but they will always just be behind because like we came in with this.
Okay, I have one juicy question for you guys. So when you win the tournament, you get to choose 3 keys to put into the pit, as it were. Who did you choose? I'm going to tell you who I guessed, okay? So Team Liquid, of course. Falcons had to be one of the choices. And the third was tricky. I'm trying to remember who I chose. Tell me who you chose, and I'll remember if it was...
Well, we got the keys on the
oh,
table.
You have it on there?
They're next to the trophy.
I can't see it from here. I'm too fat to get up, so what are they?
Honestly, the third one was also a bit tricky for us. But we did end up choosing Team Spirit.
I knew it. Yes, it was Spirit.
Even though we didn't really beat them. Like,
yeah, but they're like, it's the most prestigious choice after the other 2, right?
We were talking a bit about just choosing Heroic, because like they were kind of the only one that beat us, and they also just like they kind of helped us actually because they beat us in the beginning. That really helped us.
Was that during group stage?
Yeah, it was our first game of the tournament.
Yeah.
We came in like kind of hot. We thought we were good, and we also thought we were gonna smack a Heroic pretty hard, and then it's just 2-0'd us.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, I've talked about it all the time. When you lose, you learn the most. I think that's true in pretty much every sport. Do you guys have any final words for your fans, for everybody that's supported you throughout, or all the haters, perhaps, in this? I mean, it's been a year since you guys have won a major tournament like this, right? You didn't. I think the last Riyadh Masters, you guys got, I want to say, top 4, which at that time was definitely disappointing for you, and then second at TI.
I mean, if Quinn was here, he would definitely hate in socials and like all those Reddit people. Where I also saw some comments about the GG Liquid coming up again, and people are tired of that. But like, oh, what can we do if those are the best teams? Those are the best teams, and like things change. And I think it's always an interesting matchup. Maybe because like we're used to it in a way, but they are really good players, and I think it's fun to play. Beside that, just for people tuning in for this event, for Dota, people that follow us, fans that keep watching, just thank you for supporting us and cheering for us. We had a really good time here, and I'm glad we pulled through.
And one last question, sorry. How was the event overall, like EWC? Like seeing all the festivities happening, did you guys get to do anything, and what was the overall experience from your side?
I think I can't really put a finger on anything bad. Like everything just was very smooth, but like we didn't really have time to do anything, like honestly. Yeah. We just played Dota, watched Dota, like analyzed Dota. You didn't have any
shawarmas while you were here, to be clear? We've been talking a lot about shawarmas.
No, we didn't.
Unbelievable. Okay, we'll go after this.
We were kind of just eating the buffet at the restaurant. It was a good restaurant though.
Well, you know, it's not unlucky. You guys won the tournament, so congratulations as we end this interview. Congratulations again. It's really awesome to see you guys on top. I talk about all the time. You guys are really easy to root for. Very down-to-earth type individuals, not like some of these crazy pro players that we see from time to time. So good job. And for everybody else, reminder, the CS2 finals between G2 and Navi are still ongoing at twitch.tv/EWC_CS, with G2 being up 1-0, but Navi leading to the second map. I'm reading a prompter. I'm not actually that smart. EWC Central will be back next week with a slightly changed schedule now, Thursday to Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So be a little earlier in the day. Have a good night and see you next time. Except for me, I won't be here. Goodbye.